Have you ever witnessed someone trying to gain an advantage through dishonest or cowardly means? Perhaps you yourself have been caught in such a situation. Cowardly actions may lead to temporary success, but in the long run, they always come back to haunt the person responsible. Today, through Buddha's teachings, let us explore how such behavior brings suffering to the individual and what consequences follow in the end. Buddha taught that anything gained through deception and trickery will not last. A coward may use others to satisfy their own desires, but deep down, they are constantly plagued by fear and anxiety. True strength does not come from deceiving others, but from honestly confronting one's weaknesses and overcoming them. Today, through Buddha's teachings, let's explore how such actions eventually cause harm to those who commit them and the consequences they must face. Buddha taught that what is gained through deception or cunning does not last. Cowardly individuals may deceive others temporarily, but the success they achieve is built on false foundations. Eventually, their lies and deceit collapse, and they must face the consequences of their actions. Let me tell you a story that perfectly illustrates this point. Once upon a time, there was a man named Saman who lived in a small village. Saman was known for his cleverness, but not in a good way. He always found ways to manipulate situations to make himself look better than others. Rather than working hard or being honest, he chose the easy path, deception and lies. Whenever Saman found an opportunity to exploit someone's weakness or trust, he took full advantage of it. One day, Saman tricked his fellow villagers into believing that he had discovered a hidden treasure. The villagers, trusting his words, followed his lead and worked hard to dig up the treasure. But when they unearthed the spot, they found nothing. Saman, however, had already gained their trust and was enjoying his false reputation as a wise leader. Yet as time passed, the truth began to unravel. Saman's lies became too big to hide, and soon people started questioning his integrity. The more he tried to cover up his falsehoods, the more tangled he became in his own web of deceit. His once loyal followers grew suspicious and began distancing themselves from him. Eventually, all of Saman's lies were uncovered, and the villagers lost all trust in him. The entire village fell into chaos, and Saman himself became isolated. The power he had once seized slipped from his grasp, and he was never able to regain the trust he had lost. As this story shows, cowardly actions may bring short-term success, but in the long term, they always come with consequences. Buddha teaches us the importance of valuing honesty and truth. Whatever is gained by deceiving others is ultimately destined to be lost. So, how can we stay true to an honest life without being tempted by cowardly actions? First, we must acknowledge our own weaknesses. Everyone has flaws, but instead of hiding them, we gain real strength by facing them honestly. Additionally, it's important to maintain empathy and kindness toward others. By prioritizing others' well-being rather than just our own, we can achieve true happiness. If you ever encounter someone acting cowardly, try to handle the situation calmly without being emotionally swayed. And remember to stay true to your own integrity, building genuine relationships based on trust. By embracing Buddha's teachings of truth and honesty, we can find strength and peace in our lives. Let's reflect on today's lesson. Cowardly people may seem successful at first glance, but behind their actions lies constant fear and insecurity. The false foundations they build will eventually crumble, and they will never find real strength or happiness. On the other hand, those who live with integrity build trust with others and walk the path of self-liberation. Let's continue to believe in the power of honesty and truth, and take a close look at our actions every day. If today's story resonated with you, please share it with those around you. By choosing to live with integrity, we can positively influence those around us and help society as a whole move in a better direction. Do not be swayed by cowardly actions. Always look for the truth and cherish honesty in your life.